Then welcome, my friends, to virtual Imbolg 2021, offered to you by Stone Creek Grove ADF, um, doing our best to keep the fire of sacrifice lit throughout this difficult year and apparently on into the next. So, having come to join us in the work, let us begin by preparing our minds for magic with just a moment of focus and meditation. Straighten your spine, sit square, and breathe deep. Breathe from your belly and fill your lungs fully and exhale. And do it again. And continue to breathe deep. Choose to control your breath. Breathing slowly and deeply and allowing your body to relax as you exhale, where you stand or sit as you breathe. And know, envision that beneath us flows the power of the earth. By breath and will, we draw up deep power, dark and green and warm and cool, to fill our bodies. Feel it tingle as it rises, filling your body, reaching even your eyes and fingertips. Likewise, know that above us turn the eternal heavens, and that the sky power shines down upon us. By breath and by will, open yourself to the light, letting it fill your body, flow in through your head, feeling it warm your core and spread out into your limbs. So where there is water, there is light. The powers of earth and sky mingle in us. Breathe deep and let them join and circulate in your form, filled in every part, renewed in every part, balanced, calm, and prepared for holy work. Now let us feel the vibration of this dual power and intone it. Us here before the camera, you there muted at home, intone it to fill your ritual space. Tomi Jan Sholesh Nadea Ara. We are here to honor the gods. Shining ones, you who give life to the living, Look upon our work with favor, we pray. Forgive our stumbling first go at Zoom ritual, and grant us, we pray, your blessings.
We begin by honoring the Earth Mother.
Great Danu, beloved ancestral mother of prosperity and plenty, from whose starry womb the green earth springs, you who are the bearer of all life, we pray you bless and uphold this rite. Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Earth Mother, accept our offering. And even as the Earth Mother upholds our work, so the power of inspiration illumines our.
Breed, O lovely lady of the green mantle, goddess of poetry, of bards, of fire and fertility, Breed, first we pray that you give this rite your inspiration. Let the poet's voice be upon us here to speak truth in beauty, that the work of the wise may be well done.
So be it.
So be it.
And to the outdwellers, ancient dark ones, we make this offering to you, you who stood against the gods, and in your striving made the worlds beautiful or terrible, ancient chaos powers. Take this offering and trouble not our working. Likewise, we acknowledge in ourselves all that might separate us from the blessing of the holy ones. We contemplate these ills and enemies, and for this sacred time, we set them aside.
Accept our offering. Still trying to get the lighting right, my friends, and avoid odd digital artifacts as we go.
As our ancestors once did, so we do today, and so our children will do in the future. We are here to pay homage to Brige the High One, the Lady of the Harp, the Hammer, and the Cup, and to Dagda, the Lord of Wisdom, to the gods, the dead, and the She in the rising light of the year. Now is the time of stirring, when the earth begins to soften and the waters to flow. While frost still bites and winds blow, the light grows stronger and life begins to wake.
This is the feast of Brige, of Bridget, the goddess of fire and water. She is the year's midwife who births the sun. Also, we make offering to Dagda, the Lord of perfect knowledge, through the union of fire and water. The ancients, our forebears, worked magic to call in the spring. So let us join together, wherever we may be, as one folk, to make our offerings in joy and reverence.
Now let us hallow the sacred grove, and you at home, begin by blessing your ritual water. As we say, waters of wisdom,
Waters of wisdom,
waters of love,
waters of love,
waters of life.
waters of life.
O power of the deep,
Power of the deep,
be present in these waters
waters,
and in this grove. Sacred well, flow within us.
Sacred well, flow within us. Now, if you have not done so, light your ritual flame at home, your single candle or your raging fire, and bless it with us. saying fire of inspiration, fire of transformation, fire of sacrifices. O light of inspiration, be present in this fire and in this grove. Sacred fire, burn within us.
The pillar of the grove, sacred crossroad, tree of the world, let the order of the worlds be present in all and in this grove. Sacred tree,
Grow within us.
The
The fire, the well, the sacred tree, flow and flame and grow in me. The sacred grove stands firm and true in land, sea, and sky, below and on high.
Let the land hold fast beneath us. Thus is the sacred grove claimed and hallowed. By the might of the waters and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. By the might of the waters
and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. By the might of the waters and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. He shall leave, so be it.
Sit for this opening
That's fine.
gate.
I need to stand to make the offering. Wherever fire and water meet, where land and sea and sky are joined, there is the center of the worlds. There it is proper for the way between to be made open. Therefore, to you, keeper of gates, lord of borders, sailor of misty seas, wizard, fosterer, teacher, Mananan Maklir, we make offering to you and ask you to join your magic with ours, that the way between the worlds be made open. Gatekeeper, accept our offering.
Gatekeeper, accept our offering. Mananan, gatekeeper, join your magic with ours, and let the well open as a gate. Let the fire open as a gate. Let the tree be the peg that holds fast the ways between the worlds. Let the gates be opened.
Let the gates be opened. And wherever you sit, my friends, see, not on your screen where we are, but there where you are, the way between the worlds made open in whatever way is true and real for you.
We make offerings to the kindreds with whom we share the three worlds of land, sea, and sky.
Beginning as always with the ancestors.
We have to unmute ourselves?
No, we're unmuted.
Yeah, okay.
O mighty ones, our ancestors, our kindred, we, your children, honor you. You whose life and death creates our lives. You whose wisdom upholds our wisdom. Hear us as we call you and invite you to our fire. Mighty ancestors, we honor your presence, offering our love and worship. Be with us in our grove and in our hearts, and accept this gift in token of our kinship. Ancestors, accept our offering.
Ancestors, accept our offering. And likewise, we offer to the spirits of the land.
O noble ones, our allies, with whom we share the worlds, you who fill the land with wonder, spirits of stone and stream, red and green, tribes of the spirits, people of the other world, hear us as we call you and invite you to our fire. O noble spirits, we honor your presence, offering our love and worship. Be with us in our grove and in our hearts, and accept this gift in token of our friendship. Spirits, accept this offering.
Spirits,
Spirits,
our offering.
accept our offering. And of course, we offer to all the goddesses and gods.
O shining ones, our elders, goddesses and gods, O wisest and mightiest, you who sustain all the worlds, the first children of the mother, the tribe of the goddess, hear us as we call you and invite you to our fire. O shining deities, we honor your presence, offering our love and worship. Be with us in our grove and in our hearts, and accept this gift in token of our worship. Shining ones, accept our offering.
Shining ones, accept our offering.
See these beings now coming to our fire. See them ringing our grove, mingling their energies with ours. The gods, the dead, the she have come to join us in the worship of Brij and Dagda. Hail and welcome to the gods, the dead, and the she. Let us welcome them with song.
Gods and spirits, kindreds three, powers of earth and sky and sea, by fire and well, by sacred tree, offerings we make to ye. Gods and spirits, kindreds three, powers of earth and sky and sea, by fire and well, by sacred tree, offerings we make to ye. Gods and spirits, kindreds three, powers of earth and sky and sea, by fire and well, by sacred tree, offerings we make to ye.
Imbolg is the time of the hearth fire and the thawing and the stirring of earth's waters. First, we will offer to the red god, the hungry god, the best of the gods, to Dagda.
And you are prepared to make our offerings of porridge
I am.
as we go.
I am.
Porridge and fruit for himself, very traditional. My friends, see a vision of the Dagda in the light of the gate, wherever it sits in your heart. Imagine a great adult man, red-haired, full-bearded, yet robed in white like a druid, wide of shoulders, hands of a plowman, yet bearing in his right hand a delicate harp that sounds with the notes of spring's call, and in his left hand the wand of a poet, peeled hazel, that bespeaks the wisdom of the Ruad Rofesha, the red god of perfect knowledge. Dagda most honored, to you we make sacrifice. To Yohi the All-Father, you, the fire beneath the cauldron. Hear us, old giant, God with the great staff, Ruad Rofesha, Lord of secret knowledge. Dagda more, accept our offering. Fire of the sacrifice, great in appetite, to you we do honor, excellent God, mate of the great queen, Fergus the mayor's son, red lord of wisdom, bountiful giver, Dagda more, accept our offering.
Dr. Moore, accept our offering.
Flame in the belly that sustaineth life, flame in the heart that delighteth in life, flame in the eye that comprehendeth life, boiled in the cauldron upon the sacred fire, O harper of the seasons, taker of sacrifice, be in us as we are in you. Dagda more, accept our sacrifice. Accept our sacrifice. Druid of oak and hazel, Doid Amor, great good God, accept our offering.
Accept our offering. One of the many candles we light for Brige. Breathe deep, my friends. Feel your center, your connection with the earth and the sky. Feel the ring of spirits around you and around us. The ancestors drawn to our fire. Nature spirits that aid us. And the gods and goddesses, the shining ones, for they draw near, especially now. Behold, the lightener of the stars, Bridget of the mantles. She comes on the crest of waves, arise in splendor in every blessed hearth. And in your mind's eye, see a vision of Brige that is true for you. A woman, tall and strong, long flowing red hair, almost like flame, flowing and flickering. See her dressed in a gown of green and blue, of earth and sky and water, all seem to flow and sway and shine about her. See her holding a harp in one hand as she inspires us to make beautiful music. See in her other hand the cup of healing, the elixir of life. And before her, the tools of transformation, the tools of the smith. Come to us as the cup of healing. Draw for us blessing from her holy well. Come to us as the foster mother, hearth of comforts with bounty and plenty. Come to us as the woman of skill, herb craft, leech craft, for the folks' good.
Brish-u-os-lin, brish-i-os-lin, brish-ma-jalin, brish-in-ar-cree.
Come to us as the hammer of the forge, power of shaping by fire and by water. Come to us as the good black iron, blade of the warrior, the sickle, the plowshare. Come to us as the silver bright, light of the artisans, making of beauty. Brish-u-os-lin, brish-i-os-lin, brish-ma-jalin, brish-in-ar-cree. Come to us as the harp of the poets, fire in the head, wisdom and cheer. Come to us as the bard's bright song, joy in the hall, and memory clear. Come to us as the druid spell, power and mystery, the song of the year.
Brish-u-os-lin, brish-i-os-lin, brish-ma-jalin, brish-in-ar-cree.
O Brige, the skillful, O Brige of the triple spirit, O Brige who comes in light and shadow, thrice blessed be your threefold flaming path. Brige, accept this offering of me. O triple one, lady of fire and water, goddess of poets and healers and smiths, we give you the gift of welcome. Come into our temple and bless our rite.
Abri-ar-gri, an-yav-on-ri, Ur-da-hala, Banach-da-shin. Ishin Burlani is to our mamwi Biagestakin Marshin is to Anquira Anishin Ardira Banfesha Tinfinaran Ainagra Ahinabia Udahala Talk Veridin. Oh, Bridget, our heart, our brightest queen, give your blessing unto us. We are your children, you are our mother, so hearken unto us. You are the cauldron, now in our grove, wise woman, inspire us. Oh, fire of life, oh, fire of love, please, Bridget, come to us.
Welcome, Breege.
Welcome to the grove of your worship.
And now that Breege has graced us with her presence, we will offer her praise.
So, my friends, all of these things, bread and beer and butter and ale and song, we offer to Bridget and Dagda and to all the spirits. Likewise, these gifts that we now give of poetry and lyric and melody and song and recording skill and playback ability, yea, even the electrons that bring this to you, we offer to you who inspires art and fills us with creativity. Receive these gifts of art, high ones.
Go malt of Rege, on one Heron, on one leg of cheery, Molamish Golari. Logranga
Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning in my heart. Your warmth of inspiration comes to the recess of my mind. The notes and words take form in thought with the pluck of your sweet arm. And now they come out in song of hope in the winter's newfound light. To sing your praises here beside your fire. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning in my heart. Your warmth of brew of healing comes to the cup raised to my lips. The herbs and magic soothe my pain with the drink of blessed health. And now my body becomes its best in the winter's newfound light. To make this homestead grow around your fire. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning in my heart. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning in my heart. Your warmth of metal forging comes to the hammer in my hand. The heat and crafting skill to make pretty tools of happy life. And now they form into what I need in the winter's newfound light. To make my wealth and home grow from your fire. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning in my heart. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning. Breeze keep burning in my heart.
I am a spirit wandering upon the veil of time, between the realms of night and day, between the lines of rhyme. Come talk with me and sit a while. Help me to decide when to be reborn again. Since last time I have died. Tell me, do the flowers bloom in springtime anyone? And do the winter's howling winds still blow beneath the door?
children used to laugh and play with anything in sight. Married ones would make their love, and married ones would fight. Gods and nations went to war, swollen with their pride. For is the world a freer place since last time I have died? I am a spirit wandering upon the veil of time, between the realms of night and day, between the lines of rhyme. Come talk with me and sit a while. Help me to decide when to be reborn again, since last time I have died.
And now I believe we have an offering of poetry from Nina.
Why don't you please let Megan go first?
All right, we'll have an offering from Megan then.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Lady Bridget of the Bards, blessed fire of inspiration, light the flame into our hearts, be our creative inspiration. Let your blessings make us strong as we sing you words of praise. Lady Bridget, hear our song as we serve you all our days.
Tagoma.
By Jen Ellison, by the way, not me.
All right. Nina, are you ready?
Yes. Blessed Bridget, you the fire in our hearth, giving warmth, nourishment, and strength to our families and our home. Blessed Bridget, you of the great and glorious fire of magic and inspiration, giving form and sound to our creations and this tome. Blessed Bridget, the fire in the healing water in our cup, with a thoughtful calm and power of healing to care for us all. Thank you, Blessed Bridget, for all your gifts you have brought to us as you have answered our call.
Tagama. I believe those are all of our praise offerings.
Good. And we're unmuted here in the room?
Yeah.
Good.
I am muted.
So, all of you assembled sort of here in this holy rite, now is the time to make our final offering, to give not just our bread and beer, not just our incense, not just our songs, but to gather up in ourselves all that we would offer to the gods and spirits, our love and reverence, our aspiration, all of those things in us which are kindled and rise and answer to the presence of the holy ones. Let us offer that to them with an intonation, just a few of us here in the room and you at home, muted, so that we don't make an awful noise on the internet, but rather offered in our hearts with a tone like this.
Breathe, Dada, we have opened our hearts, our minds, our lives to you. We have worked this work in love and worship. Let our voices arise on the fire.
Let our voices resound in the well. Let our call pass the tree to the ears of the holy ones.
Breeze and Dada, accept our sacrifice.
Breeze and Dagda, accept our sacrifice.
Breeze and Dada, accept our sacrifice.
Breeze and
Dada,
accept our sacrifice.
Breeze and Dada, accept our sacrifice.
Breeze and Dagda, accept our sacrifice.
Feel all your love and worship, all that going through the gates to the gods, to Breeze, to Dagda.
Rising from our hearts like the smoke of the sacrifice, passing through the gate to the nostrils of the gods. And having given to the gods, it is proper that we ask in turn what blessing they offer us in return for our offerings. We have the full-size stadium class Ohm lots to be used for this, right? Donated to us by Jason from our Fire Grove in Texas. Holy ones, give us your message. The first lot is own. You're going to help me with these, Sue. Own the
wheel.
furs, the wheel, going forward, the path before us. Yeah, I was going to put them in front of her there, either or put them in front of the candles. That's good. The second lot is known, the ash, strength, the warrior's shield, the protection of almost the other oak tree. Ash tree, the world tree,
And connection.
and connection.
Community.
Noon is literally letters.
Mhm.
Yes. And the third lot, our industrial strength home, coal, the hazel.
Yay.
Hurrah! The poet's blessing, the inspiration of the concentrated fruit of the tree of wisdom. These are good Imbolg omens, my kin. What use have you for the power of going forward, for the wheel that carries your chariot? What use have you for the beam of the ash that holds fast and lifts high? What use have you for the hazel's wisdom, for the sweetness of the nuts of poetry? These are the blessings offered to us today.
So now let us open our hearts to the flow of blessing that our work has called. We desire the blessing. We come in honor to the elder ways. We desire that every one of us be blessed.
So now we bring forth the blessing of Bridget in 3 parts. First, remember your center and feel the light and shadow, the earth and sky power flow in you as you breathe. Turn your mind inward for a moment and decide to be right here with us in this work and these symbols to receive this blessing. So, behold the girdle of Brige.
Behold the girdle of Brige. We call now to the High One to give to us as we have given to you. As a gift calls for a gift. Let your power be with us in this work and in these images.
In these images.
And in the emblem of your girdle cord, so that they may stand for everyone who joins us in this work. As they pass through the girdle, may each and all come into your presence and receive your power.
All right, come here and do the gesture with me. So with the girdle.
We were gonna, oh,
Let's do it here.
I'm sorry. I'm in my camera.
I know. This is only a little goofier than actually doing it with 30 people and the big hoop in the hall.
It'll take less time, I guarantee.
And we're beginning with the female figure,
Yes.
then set her down. No, there in front of us.
Oh.
As we sing. Brige Oslin, Brige Oslin, Brige Majerlin, Brige in our Brige. And as we remove the figure from the center
Bridget. Above us?
of Bridget's, oh, you want to say it in English? Bridget above us, Bridget below us, Bridget in every direction about us, and Bridget in our truest heart. And all of you who care to identify with the female image candle, feel the girdle of Bridget descend around you and her blessing encompass you by this work. And likewise, we say, Brige Oslin, Brige Oslin, Brige Majerlin, Brige in our Brige. Like that. Bridget above us, Bridget below us, Bridget at every direction around us, and Bridget in our truest hearts. And all of you who care to take this blessing from the male-shaped candle, feel yourself passing through the girdle of Bridget, leaving behind you all of winter's cares to emerge with the blessing of Bridget in you. Keep myself out of the fire. for the
And
rest
now
of the
take
ceremony.
up the drink that you have brought, that you have prepared,
Stage 2 of the blessing.
and you start.
We draw water from the magic cauldron. We pour the ale of inspiration. O mighty, noble, and shining ones, we have honored you, and now we ask for a blessing, as a gift calls for a gift. Now we enchant this blessing cup, that our work may bear true fruit. This is the outpouring of blessing from the holy ones, from all the powers, from the cauldron of wonders.
Drink we now the draught of blessing. Let us receive it in our lives and spirits with the blessing of the girdle of Brige, so that as the ancients did, as the ancients have said, our lives might be 7 times better by its power. So, O mighty, noble, and shining ones, hear and answer us. Hallow these waters, O Brige, O Dagda, behold the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life. Pause and abide in calm as we drink the blessing for a moment.
Don't know what you're having. We're having mead.
Mm.
I'll have to wait to finish that.
Singleton, saved from the plane.
Okay.
And the third of Bridget's blessings in our right, we ask you to take up the small personal candle you might have prepared and light it from whatever source you like. If that works, give me some of it. That red candle remains our closest flame to Kildare and Bridget's sacred fire altar there.
And we've been using it for decades.
So we draw the fire of Bridget from the fire of the gods, O flame. In you, behold we the hearth, the forge, the poet's fire. By the power of the blessing of Bridget, so renew your center and hold your lit candle steady before you.
Feel the presence of the blessing in your belly. Remember the omen of movement, of connection, of wisdom. Feel yourself open to the potential for manifestation. Feel the drink as the waters of life flowing through the whole self. Allow the flame to be reflected in those waters in the blessing within, reflected in the loins, in the heart, and in the head.
This is the fire of quickening, of warming, of illumination. When it shines into the waters of blessing, the waters stir and bring the future out of winter's past. May it bring to each of us the inspiration of the poet, the strength of the smith, and the compassion of the healer.
So now moisten your fingers and snuff out the outer flame, but draw in the fire into yourself, the warmth of your own heart's hearth. Take home this candle, and may the fire of Briege see you through till spring and beyond.
Be shall thee, so be it.
Breathe deep, and once more, remember the vision of Briege. See her strong hands. See her kind eyes as she looks towards you and gives a smile. Briege, O High One, and Dagdamor, aid us in receiving this final blessing in the descent of Briege.
Briege of the mantles, Briege of the hearth fire, Briege of the twining hair, Briege of the auguries, Briege of the fair face, Briege of the calmness, Briege of the strong hands, Briege of the kind.
Briege, friend of women. Briege, fire. Briege, the foster mother. Briege, woman of wisdom. Briege, the daughter of death. Briege, the triple flame. Each day and each night, I call the descent of Briege.
That the power of healing be within us. That the power of poetry be within us. That the power of shaping be within us. In earth, sea, and sky, and among all kindreds.
Kindle your flame in our heads, hearts, and loins. Make us your cup, your harp, your forge, that we may heal, inspire, and transform. All in your honor, Bridget, font of blessing.
Bridget above us, Bridget below us, Bridget and every air about us, and Bridget in our truest heart. Take 3 breaths and feel that blessing deep in your heart, glowing and growing stronger with each breath.
So, my friends, we have been blessed by Briege and Dida. Offering we have given and blessings we have received by the mighty, noble, and shining ones. But now it is time to return to our common lives. So with joy in our hearts, Let us carry the magic from our sacred grove into our lives and work.
And since we may not retire together for a feast, let us bless the future. Let this blessing extend to the next food you eat, the next happy cup you drink, that you remember our fellowship.
The work draws to a close, and each time we offer to the powers, they become stronger and more aware of our needs and our worship in this modern age. Now, as we prepare to depart, let us give thanks to those who have aided us.
O Brige, O Dagda,
We thank you. O gods and goddesses of elder days, we thank you.
O spirits of the land,
We thank you. O ancestors, our kin, we thank you.
To all those powers that have aided us, again we say,
We thank you. And finally, remember your center. Feel the blessing in you. This power is not something we need ever banish. But for now, let it withdraw in your mind and return your attention to our common world. O gatekeeper, warder of ways, for your presence and power, your guiding and guarding, we say, we thank you.
Mananan, gatekeeper, once more, join your magic with ours and let the well become water. Let the fire become flame. Let all be as it was before, save for the blessings, the fire, the power, the healing that we hold fast in our hearts. Let the gates be closed.
Let the gates be closed.
And to you, Earth Mother, we give to you all that is left unused. And we say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you. So, children of Earth, go in peace and blessings. The rite is ended.
We usually go, hooray!